and it's not that difficult or expensive to do. Hey everyone, Dave from what used to be Repairs Rule, but I've changed the name of the channel. The channel name is now Retired with Purpose. So I think it fits my channel much better. My focus has been on the retirement community or those nearing the retirement age and helping you find a good, solid, active retirement with purpose. So I believe this name change is a really good thing. Today, I'm going to talk about 4 different ways that you can make money in your retirement years by flipping different things. And that's what we're going to talk about. So the title of this video today is How Retirees Over 60 Are Making Extra Income on Their Own Terms. Very important, on your own terms. So let's get going on this. I have 4 different things that I'm going to talk about, but I do have a bonus one at the end. You don't want to miss it. This came from one of our watchers, and it's a really good idea. And we're going to look at that one a little bit deeper. So anyway, let's get going. First up, you're in your retirement years. You've got all different kinds of experiences, and we're going to use some of those things to make some extra income. I do want to point out first that on my last video, I talked about hobbies. And some people were telling me that you can lose your hobby and it becomes a job. And I replied to some of those. Um, Understand, I was in business for myself for decades, many times, many times. I would have people come up to me and say, boy, I wish I could, or man, I wish I had a job that I loved. I heard it over and over and over. So if you have a fear that your hobby may become a job, it also may be a job, so-called job, that you really love, something that you really enjoy doing. The same thing that people over your years have told you that they really wish they had. They wish they had a job that they love. So put the fears aside. If it does start to feel like a job, trust me, other things are going to pop up that will become your hobbies to occupy your mind. So that's one thing. Another thing that I wanted to bring up was people talking about the legalities. Of course, of course, when you go do anything, I don't care what it is, you have to be concerned about taxes and if you're doing things properly. Of course. So if you're starting towards any kind of a business, go talk to people. Go ask your tax accountant what you need. A basic vendor's license will put you into business, and it's not that difficult or expensive to do. Just look around you. How many people out there are in business? Don't let fear stop you. You can do this. All of these different things, you can do them. Now, some people will come up and they will say that something's not good for whatever reason. If you don't think a particular side hustle or hobby can make money, step back and watch the people that are making money doing it. You can do it too. Just learn how to do things legal and proper. You can do these things. They're not difficult. So we're going to get started. Um, Number 1 is handyman work. All through your life, you've done different kinds of work around your home. Not everyone, but many. So use your skills in doing repairs for other people. Painting, just basic installations that they need done. Maybe a light fixture put up or a washer replaced in a faucet or whatever. But handyman services, you can do many of these different things just by putting yourself out there. Now, it's great. This is a great item to keep you active. So you're out around people. You're going out to their home to replace this washer in their faucet or whatever. But it keeps you active and it keeps you engaged in your local community. Now, how do you promote something like this? Well, as you probably know, Facebook Marketplace is a great place. You can go on there and offer your services of what you do. And trust me, there are people out there that can't do some of the things that you can do. They will contact you, and for a price, you can go out and help them out. So that's an easy one for a lot of people to be able to do, of all different types of jobs and services that you could perform. Not a hobby. This is not a hobby that you do. Maybe it is, but for most people, that's not a typical hobby like whatever, golf or fishing or something, but handyman services. Offer your services. That's one that can really work out for you. Now, besides Facebook Marketplace, another place that is gaining in popularity online is called Nextdoor. Now, the nice thing about Nextdoor, it's localized. So go check them out too. That's nextdoor.com and look and see if what they have in your area. Now, the next one I'm going to talk about, a lot of people may not be as receptive to, but just hear me out. That's creating online courses. A lot of people have different skills and experiences through their working life that you can actually monetize. You can share those skills through online lessons, and there's specific websites out there to help you do that. Topics can range a long ways from cooking to money management. Some people need advice on how to bake bread or whatever, and you can make online courses to cover that. Now, there's several platforms online that allows you to do this. Teachable is one, Udemy is one, and another one's called Skillshare, where you can go out and offer the different services that you do. Now, the next one I'm going to talk about is house sitting or home watch services. A lot of people go on vacations, go out of town on different business meetings and so on, and they need extra eyes. So you can get paid to look after owners' homes while they're away. It might include some light tasks like, collecting their mail or, plant care, just, basic security things to make the house appear like it's lived in. So that's another one that you can look at. Now, where can you look into these? There's platforms again online that you need to check out. There's one called Trusted House Sitters that you need to look at, and another one's called Housesitter.com. Go look at those and see if that's something that you may be interested in. Now, take it a step farther. Let's say, just say, that you go out and you look and there is a need in your area and no one's filling that need. Guys, that's perfect. Finding a need that no one's filling, you fill it. And then who knows where it's going to scale from there. But anyway, if you just need a little side hustle, could be a really good one. Now, this one I've talked about many times, and I'm going to continue talking about them because these are really popular. And that's crafting or selling handmade goods of all different sorts. Like, sewing or painting or woodworking into income. You can sell these things online. We've mentioned them on eBay and on Etsy and different platforms like that. But you can also just sell them locally at local farm markets, different types of craft fairs. There's different outlets for you to be able to sell handmade items in your local area. Okay, so now let's talk about that bonus one. This one kind of fascinated me because I can see lots of potential in this. This came from one of my viewers, and he mentioned in the comments. Now, I really want you to think about this as a side hustle. This could be really good. This was about maintaining grave sites. Understand that you have a built-in business opportunity here. You can go to just your local cemetery, or two or three or four or five, but just start out with one. Go to your local cemetery, go through the cemetery and look at the grave sites. Look at the headstones. As you're going through here and you're finding these different ones that are not maintained, that doesn't mean that somebody wants them ignored. A loved one may live 1,000 miles away. They have a sentimental attachment to the people that passed. They would love to see somebody take care of that gravesite. Maybe it's mom or dad's or grandma or grandpa's, who knows? But they would like somebody to take care of that. So all you have to do, very simple. You've got the names of the people right there. You can go online, do an online search, or you can go to the cemetery's office and try to enlist help from them to get contact information for these relatives of this deceased person. So once you do, all you need to do, how I would do it, personally, how I would do it, I would set up a website or a Facebook page, either one, and do one or two or three or four free for people. Testimonials will start rolling in for you. You go in, you just clean it. You just wash it all down, clean up this gravesite, take care of the marker, maybe put some flowers or something there. You have to be cautious of rules. Make sure you follow the rules of the cemetery. So flowers are taken away so often, those type of things. Always follow the rules, but think of that opportunity. Somebody, I'm in Ohio, loved ones live in Florida. I contact them. Now, we've talked about this before. Some people think that everybody's Walmart shoppers. Everybody's looking for something super cheap. Guys, I'm telling you, that's not true. You may be contacting somebody, some professional in Florida whose parents or grandparents is who we're talking about, and they will pay for that maintenance. Trust me, I know they will. So you clean it up, you put flowers on it, you take some really nice pictures of it for a fee, whatever. You don't know what the market's going to bear. I would not start out high. The very first ones, like I said, I might do those free to get some testimonials running, but I can see where somebody may want you to go back, repeat business every 3 months, clean that up, 4 months, 6 months, who knows? Go in, clean that up for a fee. So if you're doing it for $25, but you're going back 4 times a year, $100 per gravesite, it could add up to a lot of money in a hurry. So don't underestimate that side hustle. I'm telling you, from my experience of the things that I've done over my decades of work as an entrepreneur, I know that's a good one. So that's a bonus for you guys. Keep in mind, I've changed the name now, so I don't really need any more suggestions coming in. It's set as Retired with Purpose. I hope and trust that you guys appreciate this type of information. If you're retired, you can have purpose in your life. It's fun. If you're nearing retirement, I would suggest that you do it. You will enjoy it. Don't worry about not having a plan. We can work out plans and you will be happy. So, like, subscribe, and guys, I'll see you on my next video.